Hello, Psych 390, Forensic Psychology, Psych 415, Behavioral Neuroscience, and Psych 424, Cognitive Psychology. It's Tim and his brain coming to you from the dining room of my house. And I wanted to go over some information that I have previously sent out through the portal to talk about where things are heading. But I also wanted to get a little bit of practice to uh, deliver some content via YouTube. And so I thought for a few moments, if you could just hang with me, we could kind of talk and chat a little bit about what is coming ahead. And I've got some notes here, so forgive me if I refer to those, but I did want to use those. For those of you who haven't heard, Blackburn College has decided to go online, distance, and remote access in light of the coronavirus. And we have agreed to utilize Google Classroom as the platform in which to do that. And the reason why that was chosen was because Chrome is the college's operating system. Every Blackburn student has a Blackburn email address, meaning that they have an account, and all of the access to Google is linked through your account. So if everybody has it already, why not use it, right? And so this will be the platform that we will use. Now, there are a couple things that I can do that we have been doing already that I can do in the online environment. I can still do reading quizzes, which will be the same format. I'll give you the assignment, you do the reading quiz, and the two questions at the end of that, which number 9 was, what questions do you have based upon the reading? I am going to turn those into discussion threads that we can post online. And then the next question, number 10, which was based upon your reading, what was an area of the reading that was difficult to understand or confusing? I am going to deliver that, a clarifying lecture via YouTube. And there is a application called Camtasia in which I can record a video of me performing the lecture, but I can also do it picture in picture with a PowerPoint. And so it will be easy for you to follow along. If you would like to see some, I got this idea from our college marshal, Dr. Mark Armstrong. If you would like to see it in action, I would suggest you search in YouTube for Blackburn College Chemistry, and you can find examples of how he does it. You will also be really confused because he's super smart and he uses, like, his normal words have like 20 syllables, like hydrobrominamide chloride. Yeah. So it's lots of really, really smart words that you find it difficult, that I find difficult to understand. But that being said, if you want to see an example of it, do that. If you have not joined the class already, go to Chrome. There is a little waffle icon at the top right of the screen, right next to your user information. So if you click that and scroll all the way down, you should see Google Classroom. When you click on Classroom, and you should see my courses listed for you, and go ahead and click that, and then you're good to go. You're ready for us to join. Do know that this will be a time of working out some bugs and trying to figure some things out. Please bear with me. If we meet, I'm pretty much planning on the lion's share of all this information being accessible remotely, distance, and online. We won't physically meet. If we need to, it will be through the application Google Meeting, and it will be during our regularly scheduled class time. So that for reference. But I pretty much don't foresee that happening in the near future. However, if you have need for individualized attention, I am still available. So we can set up a Google meeting to do that virtually and through video conferencing, or we can set up contact through the phone. You can always reach me through email. I'm always going to attempt to respond to those emails as quickly as I possibly can. And so we can set that up. Right now, we're scrambling, and I am in the process of revising all of my syllabi. That being said, I do need you to do something for me. Go through the syllabus. We've got about five or 6 weeks of instruction left before we hit finals. So go through the syllabus and see areas of what's coming in the future. There's no way that we can cover everything, but look at the things that you want to cover, look at the things that you want to discard. Sorry, can't do that with everything, and then let me know via email what you want to cover and what you want to get rid of. And then I'm just going to go with consensus by majority. And I want to still make this content as meaningful as I possibly can. It's our class together. And so let's do that. If you could do that for me, I would be greatly appreciative. Now, we've talked a lot about things that are changing, but there are some things that are going to stay the same. For 415 and 424, you're going to continue with your brain improvement projects, probably good timing for that, and psychological autopsy for the forensic folks. Please consult the syllabus. For the brain improvement project folks, I plan on getting paper guidelines out to you this week. So it's one of the things on my trusty to-do list to make sure that everybody can have guidelines to follow for your paper. That is one part of the syllabus that's staying the same. Make sure that you are continuing those practices. It's probably good timing, considering all things considered. Right now, for the next week and a half, I will be scrambling to create content and put things together for when we go live to deliver content on the 30th. And so if you have any questions or concerns, especially about your ability to successfully navigate the online environment, please let me know. And we've got some resources that can be available to you. I wanted to take a few moments to kind of talk a little bit about online delivery. And one thing that I need to say is that we're making a switch. The physical classroom no longer exists, and it's all going to be virtual. And so there's going to be two things that is going to be necessary for you to be able to not only survive, but thrive. And those are, number one, it's going to take some discipline. And so make sure you keep to a routine and you keep up on all the assignments. And then number two, it's going to take some flexibility. Things are changing. We don't get any choice that things are going to change. However, we can choose how we're going to adjust, how we're going to respond, and what is going to be the best way for us to do that. And so know that we're in this together. Switching to my day job. Uh, uh, if you are on email, you've been noticing that every night Dr. McCluskey has been sending out updates to the campus on coping with the coronavirus and logistical concerns and things like that. I have written an article for the campus community on protecting your mental health during the time of the coronavirus, and patting myself on the back. I think I did a pretty good job. But I am also looking at online and virtual options for counseling using Google Meeting. And so the part-time therapist, Jenny Langley, and myself have our contact information if you would like to set up a time for that. Please, let's go ahead and email me, and we can set up a time to do a Google meeting. But that article will be coming forth tonight. It should go live tonight, so check it out when it posts. A couple things I did want to say about this time right now. Be patient. Please be patient with me. This is a steep learning curve. Please be patient with your professors. We're all scrambling. We're wanting to deliver the highest quality content in the shortest amount of time because we know that everybody is really concerned, and we want to do that the best way that we can. Know that my heart is with you. Be mindful of yourself. Be mindful of others. Be compassionate. And we're going to get through this, and we're going to do it together. And so be on the lookout for new updates and new videos as they come along. And I will see you in classroom. Thanks, everybody.